Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's well and you've had a good week so far. Enjoying the last little bit of this term. We can get through it. I know we're still in lockdown and there's not much we can do, but we can just remain faithful. And I thought that because we're in lockdown, we often forget about the good things that God's already done for us. So I thought we could do a little bit. I know there in America it's been Thanksgiving recently, and I thought, why can't we do a little bit of a thankful message too? It has been one that I've mentioned before in the past, but there's never enough time that we can be thankful for. So in Exodus 16, it talks about how God's people got led out of slavery in Egypt into the promised land. And it starts talking about how the people started, after a while, they started to grumble and complain about things that they weren't happy about or that they were uncomfortable about. And that's often like us. So we often can get caught up in places where we complain about things that aren't going right for us. So, for example, I'm guilty of it, of complaining about this lockdown so much because I just wanted to get it over and done with. I want to be able to spend time with my family. I want to be able to have Christmas with my family. There's so many reasons why I complain about lockdown, but me complaining about lockdown often makes me forget about all the things that I need to be thankful for and that the things that God's already done in my life. And when you are constantly niggling about the things that aren't going your way or things that are making you uncomfortable or things that you're unhappy about, we take that away from God, where he belongs, where he deserves our thankfulness. So today's little message that we're going to do is just going to get you to think and to pray and to think about, be thankful this whole week and moving forward, even during difficult times. So the first thing I want you to think about is the plate of food you might have had for dinner last night, or if you've had a favorite dinner this week, or if you had one last week. Think about that plate of food and think about how full or how yummy or how warm that plate of food might have been. And thank God that you haven't gone to bed hungry, that your mommy, daddy, carer, auntie, uncle, brother, sister, whoever makes your dinner has been able to provide that plate of food. Now, it never just dropped out of the sky. Someone's had to work for that and it's been hard, but they've been able to do that for you. And that's God's providing for us. So we can be thankful for the food that we've eaten. I've had a nice yummy bowl of spaghetti bolognese and I'm nice and full and it's a great meal. It's nice and warm. I love sucking up the spaghetti and spaghetti splashing everywhere, all that. We've got so much to be thankful for. I know we're not thankful for the mess around our face, but we're thankful for that we've got a nice full tummy and that we're not going to bed hungry and we're not waking up hungry, and you've had breakfast. Hopefully all of you have had breakfast and you can go to school ready to learn. So that's one thing you're going to think about. Think about the meal that you've eaten. It doesn't necessarily need to be today or yesterday or the day before. It can be this whole of last week or anything. Just be thankful for a meal that you've had. If you were lucky enough to have a roast on Sunday, then you can mention that. Just be thankful for the food that we've been given. And then I want you to think about a person that's in your life. So it may have been someone that you've had a conversation with recently, or someone that you can rely on when things aren't going right, or that they're there to comfort you. So if I think about a person, it could be my mommy, or it could be my brother, anyone that I can think of who I've had a conversation with recently and I've been feeling a little bit down and upset, and I know that they can count on me. I can count on them, they can count on me obviously as well, but I'm thinking about this person who I can count on. Now, pray for that person. Number one, thank God that they're in your life. Thank you that they're there whenever you need them, that they provide support for you, that they show you love whenever you need it. And that person's been placed there by God. It hasn't just that person hasn't accidentally been put in your life. God has put them there. So thank God for that, and also pray for them. Pray that they may have comfort. Pray that they may be happy. Pray that they may feel loved and also be blessed by God. So that's the second person. You got food you're going to pray for. Thank God for the food that you've eaten. Then the person that's special in your life. And then I want you to have a look out your window. It may be to a building, go out your front door where you can see. It might not be like if I look out my front door to car park, it's not very attractive. But go and find somewhere where you can see trees and grass and buildings and whatever you can see in front of you. Look out, look at the sky, look at the clouds if there's clouds. Hopefully it doesn't start raining. And look at what you can see. All that has been given to us by God. It never got you by accident. It never wasn't an accident and it just appeared. God gave it to us because he knew that he loved us and he wanted to make us happy. So when we look out this window, we've got so much to be thankful for because God has provided for us beautiful nature, beautiful trees, some animals outside. Have a look out your window and just pray to God and thank him that he has blessed us with this beautiful world, and ask him that we can take responsibility in our actions to make sure that we look after the world, because there's only one world and once it's gone, it's gone. So we need to really take care of our precious planet that God has given us. So those are the 3 things you're going to thank God for: the food that you've eaten, a special person in your life, and the looking out the window at the world, at nature if you're lucky enough, or just God's creation. And then the last thing you're going to do is, I know it's a bit tricky because we're in lockdown and things haven't been the same this year, it's a bit different. I would like you to think of something that you would be looking forward to. So it could be either a nice Christmas with your family in a few weeks' time, or it's something after the coronavirus is gone. So for my thing that I'm looking forward to is, once coronavirus is gone, I'm going to be planning on going back to South Africa to visit my family and to visit my friends. And that's something I'm really looking forward to, praying to God that all works out and everything, the coronavirus goes away very quickly, not just for my holiday, for many other reasons too. And just think about something that you're looking forward to and hold on to that. Let that give us courage that this is going to end too. This lockdown, this bad time that we're going through is all going to pass too. And there's hope. So just like the rainbow is the last time that we spoke about God's promise of hope, that's our promise. We've got so much to be thankful for. Let's remember not to forget to thank God for all that he does in our life every day. And I know when things aren't going too well, I know it gets tough. But forget about it. Thank God. Hand it over to God. That's what he's there for. And let's just be thankful to God for what he's done in our lives. So I hope you have an amazing week. And I will see you soon. Bye.